Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today Gio's here with me because Alberto is teaching summer school and he has his class right now, so I had to bring him over here so he wouldn't make any loud noises, which is his specialty. But anyways, today I'm going to be doing my books read in May. I hadn't done this in a while because bath time. I hadn't done this in a while because I haven't read since March. I didn't read March, I didn't read April, and I was like, no, I need to get back to it. I need to read. So I read 2 graphic novels, 2 poetry books, and then 1 regular novel. And one of them was a reread. I'll let you guys know which one when we get there. Look at my shirt. Baby Yoda's life. And then Gio has his Motorhead shirt on. Oh. Look, show them your shirt. Show them your shirt. It used to be Thiago's, but it's Gio's now. Even though it doesn't, it's getting really short on him. Okay, so the first book that I read this month was The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. I read this one because my cousin put it on Snapchat, I think it was. She put one of the pages on Snapchat and it attracted my attention a lot. As you guys can see, I put little tabs. I put little tabs on some of the quotes that I liked. I like to do this a lot with like my poetry books. I'll tab the pages or the quotes that I liked. I should start tabbing like my regular books as well, because a lot of them have quotes that I really enjoy. So this one, it's just like, look at the pictures. It reminds me a lot of Winnie the Pooh. Like the quotes, the drawings. Nap time. The quotes, the drawings. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Winnie the Pooh. Ball. Let me tell you all one of my favorite quotes. Let's see. Let's just pick one. So it says, sometimes I worry you'll all realize I'm ordinary, said the boy. Love doesn't need you to be extraordinary, said the mole. So it's really pretty. It's just about this boy going on an adventure. I think he's going to look for his like family. I already forgot because I read it like in the beginning of the month. A slide. But I think he's like on a journey to get back to his family, and then on the way he bumps into these animals, into the horse, the fox, the mole, and it's just, they're lonely, but then they find each other and they become like a family. Like, it's just about friendship, about believing in yourself. It's really nice, and I think it's really nice to read to your kids, for you to read on your own. It's a super fast read, and I think it's so pretty. Like, it talks about kindness. I don't know, and I love the art. The words, some of the words are really hard for me to understand because it's like handwritten, and I couldn't understand some of them, and then as I read the sentence I realized what they meant.
Mommy, it's me.
Yeah. And it's really nice. Let me show you one more quote. Let me see.
Mommy.
Yes, baby?
It's green.
A swing. This one I think is really nice. This one was one of my favorite ones. So it says, the greatest illusion, said the mole, is that life should be perfect. So life shouldn't be perfect. You should just have a happy life and enjoy it with your friends and your family. And it doesn't have to be perfect because nothing is perfect. But yeah, so this is the first book I read this month. I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed, well, we'll get to it in a little bit, but I think I enjoyed pretty much all the books I read this month. And I love how it smells. Am I like the only freak that smells her books? Next one. See, this one has a different smell because the pages on the inside are like that laminated kind of page. So my next book is by Amanda Lovelace, and I bought this book because I have the box set of The Princess Saves Herself in this one. So I wanted more of her books because I I think I liked The Princess Saves Herself in this one, but I didn't like the second book, which was, is it the one of the witch gets her voice back in this one? The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. I didn't really like that one. But anyways, this one is To Drink Coffee with the Ghost. I have to say that, yes, I have to say that I didn't really enjoy this book. I read it just to get through it. And it's a poetry book, so it's not extremely long. As you can see, I didn't tab anything in this one because I was really annoyed with it. I don't know, like that sounds really mean because this book... Where, baby? Where is there a cuckoo? It's okay. Go read your book. I feel really bad because this book is about her mother that passed away. But I'm just like... I'm annoyed with the way she writes about her mother. Because she writes about her like she hates her, but then she loves her. It's very complicated. I know, like that's how it can be sometimes. Like you can like have, how do you say rancor in English? You can have, not vengeance, you can feel hate towards your parents, but you still love them because they're your parents. Don't rip it, Gio. But I don't know, I really didn't enjoy it. I thought it was I was honestly really bored when I was reading it, and I just wanted to get through it really fast. I do like the pictures, like it does have like some illustrations, but other than that, I didn't really enjoy it. This kind of reminds me of Twilight when I read it. But yeah, I really have nothing else to say about this book because I didn't enjoy it. I don't really want to talk about it that much. But try it if you want. Maybe you'll like it. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you won't like it. And now we're gonna get into my graphic novels. So the first graphic novel that I read this month. Yeah. So the first graphic novel that I read this month is Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman. Guys, I can't. This book, I love this book. Like, this book was so magical. It was so beautiful. It was so amazing. I loved everything about it. It's about a boy, well, two boys. One of them's really shy. He's really sweet. He's super kind. His name's Charlie, and he's gay. And this other boy who's super nice as well, but he's like super athletic. He's the athlete and popular boy. His name is Nick. And one day they sit together in class and they become friends. Oh, I love how it smells. And they become friends, and it's so cute. Like, Charlie starts getting a crush on Nick, and it's so cute the way they portray it, the way they illustrate it. It's very pretty. Like, you feel so warm. Like, I would get butterflies. I would get butterflies in, like, oh, it's just such a sweet book. And Nick starts questioning himself because he's always liked girls. He's had girlfriends, but then he starts realizing that he cares for Charlie, and then he starts questioning himself, like, am I gay? What's happening? And it just progresses. Like, this one was about their friendship. And this one was about how their friendship progressed. And then at the end, I can't tell you. But as soon as I finished reading this book, I was like, no, I need to order the next ones. Whoa. So I ordered book 2 and 3 like instantly, and I've actually already gotten book 3 in the mail. It is much bigger, So this is 1 and this is 3. But I was seeing they're also written differently. Like this one, I really enjoy the illustrations, the pages, everything. And then this one is more, it doesn't really have color or anything. And it's just regular paper. Whereas this one, it's kind of, it's not glossy, but it's a different kind of paper than book 3. And I don't know how book 2 is gonna look because I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't received it. I'm gonna get it, I think, next week, on Tuesday, next Tuesday, I think. But I'm excited. Honestly, that's the first book I'm gonna read as soon as it gets here. So this book, totally recommend. It's a graphic novel, so you'll finish it really fast. I think I finished it like in an hour. This was my favorite part, just so y'all know. Don't read it, just look at the pictures. But yes, I totally recommend this book. I loved it. 5 out of 5. I can't say enough good things about it. It's amazing. The next book I read this month was also a graphic novel, and this one was by Rainbow Rowell. So I got this one because I have read Fangirl and I read Eleanor and Park, and I really enjoyed those books. So I wanted to get more books from her, and then I saw that she had this graphic novel, and I was like, yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm getting. And the price decreased on Amazon as well, so I was like, let me buy it. So this one, basically, it's about these 2 friends that are seasonal friends because they only work together during the fall in a pumpkin patch. That's the only time they see each other. And this is the year that they are graduating. So the boy, I forgot his name. Oh my god. I love my books. It's Josiah, but she calls him Josie. So him is Josiah and her name is Deja. Well, I call her Deja. I don't know if it's like that. Like Deja Vu, but without the vu at the end. So Josiah wants to tell the girl that he loves. He wants to finally confess his love for her. And they're looking for her, but they can't find her. And Deja wants to help him because she's like his best friend. And she's like, no, it's time. I'm so tired of you working every year here at the pumpkin patch and you've never told her, so I'm going to help you. But on the way, she's so funny. She is enjoying all the things that there are to do at the pumpkin patch, all the snacks that there are to eat, all the meals that there are, all the games, like everything. She wants to enjoy her last day at the pumpkin patch to the fullest. And he's super nervous, just trying to find the girl that he loves to tell her that he loves her. And there's a little plot twist at the end, and it's so cute. You can kind of like figure it out by looking at them. If you look at them, they're both blushing while they're looking at each other. But it's so pretty. It reminded me of Heartstoppers as well, because it's like a cute little friend turns to love, like stuff like that. And it's so pretty. It's so wholesome. And I really enjoyed it. It was a super fast read for me as well. And I totally recommend it. This one too, 5 out of 5. Both of my graphic novels are 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed them. Can we not do that?
No.
No? Can we not? Don't do that, you're gonna rip it. No, it's not nice. You have your own books. So I totally recommend this book, Pumpkinheads. I hadn't even said the title of it. It's Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. Loved it. And the last book that I read this month is a classic. Thank you, Gio. He pulled the bookmark out of my book. I haven't finished reading this one. I was super bored. I think I was reading this one in October and I never finished it. Haunting of Hill House. So the last book I read this month, or last novel, was Carrie by Stephen King. This one's a reread for me. I've only read it one time before, or twice I think. I really enjoy this book. It's the only Stephen King book I've read. I really want to get it and read that one and The Shining. But this book's creepy, guys. I really enjoy it. I love the movie. Well, I love the original one. The original movie, I love it way more than the new one where Chloe Moretz comes out. I like the original one way more. But this book is creepy. I remember the first time I read it, I was scared, and then I read it again recently, obviously. That's why I'm rereading it right now. And it was scary to me still. It's super old. The pages don't even have like a scent. It's really old. It's like those old books with the tiniest font, and I think it's one of his first books, isn't it? I'm not even sure, but it's pretty close to the original movie. I really enjoyed it. If you like horror books, I totally recommend it. This is a horror book. Obviously it's Stephen King with all the other days. It's just about this girl. She's an outcast. Nobody really talks to her. Her mom is extremely religious, and well, obviously she is too, because her mom pushes her. And she's kind of coming out of her shell, but in doing so, she realizes that she has telekinesis. So for those of you that don't know, what telekinesis is when you can move objects or control objects with your mind. So she realizes that she has telekinesis, and she starts working on that. She's kind of like coming of age. During the book, she gets her period for her first time, and I think that's when her powers start blossoming. And her mom freaks out, like, how can she have her period? She's such a sinner. Like, her mom's crazy. I'm all for people having their religion, and like, it's your religion, it's your life. But her mom, man, like, she's crazy. She's crazy. And she's tired of it. Like, she's coming into her own. She's starting to make her own decisions, and she gets bullied a lot. And the popular boy asks her to prom, but because his girlfriend asked him to ask her as a favor, right? Like Sue Snell, is it Snell? Sometimes I want to say like Sue Snow, but I think it's Sue Snell. She's one of the popular girls in school, but she's nice, and she feels bad about the way that they treat Carrie. So she tells her boyfriend Tommy to ask her to prom. And in prom, that's where everything goes down. They pour blood over her. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the story, right? They pour blood over her. Carrie goes psycho. She starts killing everyone. But what I enjoy the most about the book is that you get to see more of her thoughts, like her thought process, more of what she's feeling, more of, I don't know, you just feel more closely connected to the characters. Don't. Can we not? Ugh. This is a really good book. I don't know if it's one of his shorter novels. I think it is, because Stephen King's novels are very long. So if you like horror, this one definitely recommend. It's a good one, and it's a classic. So I think I'm gonna cut it already, because Gio's already starting to get out of hand. So those are the books that I read in the month of May. Let me know what you guys read. Give me any recommendations. What should I read next month? For sure, I'm gonna read Heartstoppers 2, and more than likely 3 as well. I do have several new books that I haven't read. I keep ordering books and not reading them. So I'll see you all next month. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and that's it. Bye.